Hello and welcome to Amethyst Star Crafting. My name is Jane Allmark and I'm a UK independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. Excuse me. And today it's the launch of Saleabration and the mini catalogue. Mini catalogue running from today until the end of April, and Saleabration runs from January through till the end of February. So I'm going to go through the Saleabration one first, because this one runs literally for 2 months. So for every order that you place, which is £45 or more, you can then have, so it says, choose a free Saleabration product with every £45, €90 that you spend before shipping and handling, and shop with a demonstrator, so shop with me. And there are lots of lovely things in here, so I'm going to go through fairly quickly now. The first one is the lovely owls. So they're called Adorable Owls, and you can get those free with an order for £45. Now, I will show you, I'm going to take them out each time. So that's the Adorable Owls, that's what they look like. They are red rubber, so you get lovely image on there. You can colour them however you want. And I will show you, let me show you the cards that we did the other day. So you can see, you can colour them in, and yes, they're beautiful, absolutely beautiful, and quite a lovely fun one. So that's Adorable Owls. I'm going to put those over there. We've then got, and not my cup of tea, but it's called Thanks a Bunch. So if you love carrots, it's a stamp set with lots of carrots in. So you see, you can do all sorts of carrots and things with them. As I say, not my sort of thing, so I didn't get that one. We've then got, is that, yes, that's the next page. This, which is just absolutely stunning. This paper is beautiful. Now, if you look, trying to show you very carefully the beautiful images in on here of the lovely flowers. I hope you can see them. They're not, that I think's coming up a little bit better in on focus. Yeah, they are absolutely beautiful. So let me show you. I've sent some of mine already off, but I took literally from the paper. So I took the paper, I took one of the little flowers, and then just put with something else that we'll get to in a minute. And that gives you just a beautiful little bookmark. It's stunning, this paper. I will show you, let me see, I've got some of it out, so let me show you what I've got out. I'm not going to go through all of it. Let me just take out some of the bits that I've got in here. So, paper, that's one side of it. You can see it's got the flowers on one side, and then you've got all of the beautiful other flowers on the other side. We've got this one. You can see that I've been going through them a lot. So you've got this one, and then on the other side you've got this. We've got these beautiful flowers. So, you know, I've taken literally, let's take from here. So I've cut these down into card fronts, and all you need to do is to put a sentiment on it. Literally just put a sentiment, and there you are, beautiful card. And on the other side you've got the green. This one is lovely greenery on that side, and then you've got the fresh freesia on this side. And then I'm just going to quickly go through. Let's take these ones out because those are the ones that I've already used, and then I can show you the other ones. So let me just put those in on here. So that was the other side that we've done. This is the one that I said you can cut through really easily, and then you've got your green on the other side. That's your little flowers with the pink on. This is another set of little flowers, and this has got lovely you know, watercolor splatters all over, which I think are absolutely beautiful, like that one. And then this one, beautiful. You can take it, this is what I took the bookmark from, so you can get off here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, you can get 8 cards from one thing, and I took this was the bookmark, so that just came out of there very easily. So you can see beautiful, beautiful papers, and they're free. So free with an order of £45, and you can get that one. So as I say, I'm really impressed with that one. You just put that down on the floor. Okay, so that's that one. Then we've got, this is sort of, again, not really my cup of tea, but it's all about farmyards and animals and things like that. So you get this stamp set on here, which is sending support. So it's got lots of different, I don't know whether I can get it up, it's not focusing very well today, but they say, I can't read what they say from here, but yeah, there's feel-good sentiments, sending support sentiments. Then there's another one which is papers, so these are sort of floral, I didn't get those ones. And then there's this one, which I did get, really like this one, In the Country. It's a watercolour one that you can watercolour. And I'll just show you a couple of ones that I did the other day. So you can see if you just put them on little mounts, and then you can put them on a card base. And that's just done in a different way. That's the lovely fields with the fence along it, and that's it, just done in a different way. So some were done with watercolour pencils, some were done with blends, but yes, lovely, lovely stamp set, that one. And yeah, really like it. Then we've got this one, which again is a beautiful one. It's called Beautifully Happy. Now, let me see if I've got, I know I've sent quite a few of them out, but I think I might have have I got a Beautifully Happy one in, or have I sent it out? I think I might have sent it. Cards don't last long in my house. No, I've already sent it. But it is, it's a lovely stamp set. Let me get it out. Beautifully Happy, there we go. That's the stamp set. So you can see it's a 2-step stamp, and I've already done a video on it, so if you want to go back and have a look, you can do. I know a lot of people will. The thing I really like about it is there's a little tiny bee, and I think bees are so great, you can just pop them on all sorts of things. So you know, it's one that it's a bigger one because there are 2 stamp sets in here, so you get 2 instead of 1, and so they've made it a double, so that's for a £90 order. But as I say, you know, if you're putting in a nice order, you can see on there some of the flower bits that they've done. I think it's lovely. And then we've got again another big pack of paper. So this has got, I don't know how many in there, 48 sheets. But again, wasn't really my cup of tea. Okay papers, not anything wildly exciting. But you can see you can do all sorts of things with the papers. And then there is a host set, which is this one, which again is a scenic garden. So you've got, I'll put it down on there because you might be able to zoom in. It's quite difficult. My My lighting's not the greatest at the moment to pick up very fine images. But yeah, so, and that one is, you get that as a host one. So that's our celebration. I wanted to go through that relatively quickly so we can then get on to the main catalogue. And as I say, I'm not going to go through absolutely everything because it will take me forever, but I am going to go through the things that I think are worth, you know, noting, ones that I would say that are favourites that I think are going to be very popular. So this one is Country Floral Lane. Now, if you noticed on this one, which was the free owls, these, all of this image in the background and the sentiment is all from Country Florals. So you've got a two-step stamp to do a heart, and then you've got all sorts of things plus the punch, and it gives you, yes, lots of things. The punch will punch out pieces of the paper. I didn't get the paper because, as I say, you know, you can see what they've done on there on the paper. I just recreated my own thing there. Very different. I hadn't even looked at the way they'd done it in the catalogue, but you know, you can create your own paper so easily. But it's a nice stamp set and punch. And if we go on to this side, that's where it is. So it is £36, gets you the stamp set and the punch. And the punch is, there we go. You see the size of the punch on here. It's very difficult to see in the light. I hope it's not shining too much. But good size punch. Nice thing about it as well is that the stamp set, these two are one. So when you punch it out, it's already lined up for you because that image is one. If I just show you on there, there we go, Country Bouquet. Okay, so that's the stamp set. If we look inside at the, in fact you can see it on there because I was doing it with the sweet sorbet. So that one, they are joined, which makes it really easy to be able to line them up perfectly with your punch. So you have the image. But as I say, lots of lovely little things in there as well. Nice sentiments. Valentine's, just wanted to say. So you could use that, just wanted to say, and you could put a happy birthday or whatever. You know, with love. And I love that we are friends, which, as I say, I used on this one because I really liked that, that sentiment. So yes, nice set on there. Now I'm going to go through fairly quickly on those. Lovely if you want great big stamps, images. This one's quite a nice one. Share a milkshake if you're into milkshakes and things. This one is, I'm toying with this because my thing is, can I do 5 things with it? Now, I love cats. I've got a lot of friends who like cats. I think it is really a nice image to do, but you're not going to get 5 things out of it. You're going to get 3. So it's £20. Will I get enough use out of it? I don't know. So that's why it was I don't know, but I do like it. I think they're really cute and they will make very nice, quick and easy, simple cards. So if you're a cat lover, it's going to be one for you. Nice floral one, 2 tones as well, which is good, and there's dies with it. Again, another one with labels and good sentiments, so that's quite good. That's nice if you like sort of little bugs and things for night flying around the flames, but didn't really float my boat too much. That was quite sweet, but again, I don't think I would get enough use out of it. You know, I turn around and go, oh, I love that little rabbit. I love rabbits and hares and things like that. So, but I don't think I get enough use out of it. Oops, take out one of my wish lists. That again is quite nice if you want large fonts. So I think that's quite good. This one I was very tempted, didn't, because I have got one that's fairly similar. So this is Seaside Bay, where you've got the little birds. I can't for the life of me think what they're called at the moment, but they run across the sand, and then you've got a oyster shell that opens up, so you can put little pearls and things in. Again, quite sweet, but we have had quite a lot of seashelly ones, so I didn't want another. This one looked quite fun. I think this would work quite well for somebody who's probably just starting out. It's a large image that you can have as a background. £24, but you can also cut out the pieces from it. So if you're a fussy cutting person, that would be quite good. Little Bird's Nest, I think that's sweet. Again, wasn't tempted with that one, but it is sweet. Background images, not my sort of thing, because I tend to do my own. This, really love this, and you know that I've done a couple with this one. It is absolutely lovely. Again, I'm just checking to see whether I've... no, I have still got it. There we go. So that is the image. Absolutely beautiful, huge, huge image. I think I might have another, take my box down and have a look through, because I've got a few bits and pieces of, yes, so that's another one. This is one that I really, really like. And then there was this one, which I just did as a card. So if I show you all of those, so these fish here, you can just take them, and I just used one ink pad and stamped on and stamped off and did them swimming up round, and then just used a sentiment, which I will show you. It's something later on, but really versatile, I think. This one again, I just did that centrally and just put the smaller of the turtles swimming round in a circle and some of the starfish and things on there. So you can see there's lots that you can do with it. And then obviously there's the big turtle, which I just cut him out and made him sort of three-dimensional, because I thought he would look quite good like that. So this is one that I really, really like. And you can see I've done 3 things with it straight away without even having to overthink. So that was one that I knew that I had to have. This one I'm going to get. I didn't get it because the punch wasn't available when I put my pre-order in. But it gives you a stamp set and the punch. Let me go over to the other side to show you them. So the punch will punch out these 3 and these 3. And you can put them in the centre of those, so you can build up sort of scenes with lots of flowers. They've done a couple of fairly simple sort of images in on there, but I think that that's pretty good. It is a £36. You get 10% off, so £36 for the stamp set and the punch. So that's one I will be getting. Again, other florally ones. That's the one that I was talking to you about the free paper in the celebration, and this is the one with the sheep and things. So, you know, farmyardy type ones, yes, if you're a farmy person. For me, it didn't float my boat, but that's the nice thing about the catalogue. There's things in for everybody. Now, this one, absolutely love. Now, if you think of the one that I was showing you a minute ago, here we go. That's what I used. So you've got May the dreams you hold dearest come true, and the kindness that you share come back to you. Just lovely. And it's a lovely octagonal, fits nicely. You don't have to necessarily cut it out. And then you've got, may the road ahead be brighter than the one behind, lined with wildflowers and covered in sunshine. Beautiful. And I've used that with the let me have a look and see if it's, what have I done with my box? Oh, here it is. just going to do it with sitting down. I think I've got one that I stamped over in this. You have to excuse me going through my box and things because I've got different things out and I don't want to use all of it all at the same time. So I think I did put this one in. Not sure whether I did or not. Did I? Yes, I did. Okay. So that is just putting it inside the, you remember the paper that I said? It's putting it inside. I've done a couple of them like that. So that's on its own, and that's just putting that one in. So it's beautiful. Really is beautiful. So it's the sort of thing that I know that I will use a lot. There's a sun, and there's two sort of shooting stars as well, and a bright star. So again, it's something that I will use a lot. I like the fact that you can do this one as a rainbow. So yes, I know that I will use that a lot. So that was my thinking of wanting to get that one. Then there's sort of put a person together. Again, not my cup of tea. This one, I'm not going to get it, but if you haven't got one with word bubbles, great one to get. I've still got one from, I don't know, 5 or so years ago when they did word bubbles. And so I've got that one, so I don't need another one. That's the gnomes that I was turning around and telling you about. Really, really sweet. We did that, a card with that the other day. Have I still got that about, or have I put it away? Not sure. I think I've probably put it away now, but lovely toadstools, and the dies that you would have got from Kindness Gnomes at Christmas match these. So if you've already got these, it's a nice one to have. And you can see, you know, lovely sort of pastel-y spring colours, very pretty. This one's quite good for a good luck card or a St. Patrick's Day, because you've got a 4-leaf clover. Again, I wouldn't use it enough, so I'm not going to get that one. You know, you can do your own 3-leaf, 4-leaf clovers quite easily. This one, Delicate Desert. So again, is sort of deserty type, cactusy type. There we are. Flowers and things. Very nice, but didn't float my boat. Kind, thanks, congratulations. If you want big fonts, that's a really good one to have. Nice papers. This one is a taco. So, you know, fairly sort of, not really UK, but again, quite fun if you want something like that. That again, quite nice with the fruit. The card looks really pretty that they've done. But I'm not really into fruits and things, so I wouldn't get that for me. This one, little cutesy one with little turtles and things in, which is quite fun. If we look at it on this side, again, it's sort of rainy days and the papers are quite sweet. So, you know, if you've got young people to do cards for, my grandchildren are now getting too old for those sorts of things. The bunny. Now, I was really, really tempted for this. That is a punch which will punch out a bunny. So that one. Won't do that one, so you'd have to fussy cut those. And to be quite honest, I wouldn't use it enough. So even though I was really tempted, and it's a good price point at $32.25, personally I wouldn't use it enough because I don't do enough Easter cards. If you're an Easter person, very good. And it's lovely, you know, little flowers, enjoy all the moments. An Easter treat for you, happy Easter. So again, if you're doing little Easter eggs and things for children, nice one to do for there. Lots of sentiments and a punch, a happy label punch, which punches these sorts of labels out. A nice one for Easter with a, you know, rejoice in him. Really nice line drawing of Christ. And then this is the Dainty Delight. Now, this is absolutely lovely. I haven't even used this stamp set yet, but the dies and things are just, they're beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So that one is, what is it? It is £52, so it's not a cheap one, but if I show you the dies, you will see why I think it is such a good one. So, Dainty Delight and Dainty Delight, here we go. Okay, so that's the stamp set that you have all of these lovely, and they're beautiful because they are dainty. Nice font as well. And then the dies are to die for. Okay, so you can see on here, I put mine onto metal magnetic ones, but you've got this really lovely long one, you've got this one, you've got these little flowers. These are beautiful, they're so delicate. You can put these pieces inside those. You've got these little flowers. I've done a few things with it, and then these are the ones that will just cut out the others. So yes, it is a higher price point, but you do get an awful lot with it, and I liked the fact that they were tiny. So I love the you know, when they turn around and say dainty, they are beautiful, and they go perfectly with that paper. So, you know, it is, for me, it was one that I had to have. I really had to. And I'm not disappointed. I'm going to use it so much, which is good. Right, now, another nice font, Happy Birthdays. This was quite pretty as well, because you can do all of these sort of flower things together in there. It's quite tempted on that one. Maybe later on. Now this one. This is one that I am going to get. You couldn't get the dies and things, but my grandchildren are getting older. So, you know, bikes and things, camping, adventure. These silhouettes are beautiful. That's the stamp set. And the stamp set gives you all the trees. Now, would I get the stamp set? I don't know. I don't know. I think the dies are the ones that I would definitely get, because I want the tent, I want the person, I want the bike, and I want these pieces that will cut out, you know, silhouette pieces. So like this, that piece here will die cut that out. So you've got a lot with the dies, and I think I might just get the dies. The papers are lovely, absolutely lovely. I've got the papers, and they are, yes, they are. Let me show you these papers, because they are definitely worth getting. I've used some of them, because it's like everything, but they will work beautifully with so many things. So we've got these, which are your clouds and waves, or waves and clouds, or mountains, or, you know, you can see the waves on there. Other side, you've just got, you know, sort of bright neutrals. You can see on here, now this is why they are lovely. You know, cut those down, and you've got the most beautiful mountains and things coming in. So those are, and the other side of that is green patterned. You've then got these, which again will give you your trees, you know, with little speckles and things in, so you can cut them down, pale trees. And then you've just got a green on the other side. You know, this one, how lovely is this? Just beautiful. And then you take the other side and you've got it at a completely different time. So, you know, they are, and the other side of that one is a nice pink one. Again, you've got, you know, lovely sunsets, mountains. So you can see how the paper is just lovely. And then that one, look at that for starry skies. Little tiny weeny twinkly stars and things in there, just beautiful. And then this one, so this gives you your nice sort of warm, hot, deserty sunsets. Yes, so the papers was something I had to have. And as I say, I think I'm going to get the dies as a definite. I'm not sure whether I'm going to get the stamp set and the dies together, because although I might do, because as I say, I get 10% off if I do, and I quite like the fonts on these, and these will be coming useful anyway. You know, I can use those for Christmas time, and as long as I get enough use out of things, as I've turned around and said, I will use them again and again. So that's that one. Then we've got, there we are, I've got one in there. I've done so many of these. Beautiful, beautiful thistle. Now, thistles are really, really important to me. Now, it is a die set as well, so you can get the dies. However, for me, it was just the stamp set. I love the line drawing. I love colouring it in. It's the national flower of Scotland, and I have quite a lot of connections with Scotland, so beautiful. Then we've got on this side the world. Beautiful stamp set. It is huge. Let me just show you. I've done some bits with it. I'm not going to show you those because they're going to be coming up in another video, but here we are. It's called Watercolour World, and the stamp set is a complete background. So you will need, there we go, you will need a complete, you can see that that's the size of the case. So it is a background stamp, and it has, as you can see on here, easier, a lot of light and dark shading on it. So it comes out beautifully. And then there is the alphabet a la mode, modern alphabet. Had to look up what a la mode was, but modern alphabet. And these are a great size. So that's the size of them. That's the size of my thumb. So you can see that they're, you know, they're a good size, but they're very narrow. So although they're quite long, you can see they're literally, that's my thumbnail, they're quite narrow, which means that you can get beautiful words on there. And I've taken, because I like that they were down on on that side, which I will show you. I did here we go, right. So I've done on this one, You're My World. And I just put some glitter over on the top. So I stamped it out, which you can see takes up the whole of the card. And then I put You're My World on there. You can put whatever you want, obviously. But this is an absolute great one. Yes, it is £40, but you've got your numbers in there as well. So it will, you know, somebody's put Cloud 9, somebody's put Hey Bestie. You can do whatever you want. So I'd really highly recommend that one. It's really good. This one is a Mother's Day, flowers again. I'm going to go through some of these fairly quickly. Oops, missed one out. Now this one, I've got this. I haven't used it yet. It is, it's a great one for doing those backgrounds and things. And this piece fits into this piece. And this piece can come in on top. So there's lots of things that you can do with it. It is only £18. So you've got all of these background things. You've got birds. You've got this one I love. Difficult roads bring you to beautiful destinations. Love that. Love knows no boundaries. Just because. How many of us send cards just because? Press on. I really love it. And I've got it. I've got to use it yet. Really nice big size, and it's red rubber as well. So is it red rubber? Pretty sure it is. Let me just have a little look and I can bring that out for you. Picturesque, here we go. I think it's red rubber. There we are, that's the size of it. So you can see that this fits into here. But I haven't really played with it yet. No, it's not, it's photopolymer. So that's even better. It means that you can line it up really easily to get into those spaces. So watch this space. You'll be seeing some of these coming up shortly. That's quite a pretty one. Like those little flowers on there. Boxes, presents, doors. That's all. Now these couldn't get them because hadn't arrived yet. But small blending brushes. So for £10.75 you can get, how many do you get? 3 little brushes, and you can get a storage stand as well. So it goes with all of our others. So if you want some little brushes, you can get them. I think I'll get a pack, so I'll show you when they come. That's a happy birthday one with a big fat cat as a cupcake. Motorbikes and things for the boys. Which again is quite nice. Whoops, just dropped a stamp set on the floor. So that's good if you like those. This one, absolutely love this. Again, you can get the dies with it. I didn't get the dies because I thought I don't need to get the dies. But it is just a beautiful set. Now, let me see if I've got... Have I got it on here or did I send it out? Yes, I have. Right. Okay, so that's the card that I did with this one. Now, if you look, hopefully you can see the water in there. I just did that in 3 or 4 different colours and turned around and put it one over the other to give that real nice sort of choppy look of the sea. And then you've got the clouds at the top. So it is just a lovely, this is beautiful. And in fact, you could use it. Don't know whether, if I bring it up, whether it'll go out of focus. It's in focus now. If you look at the tops of it, you could actually do that as flowers. So you could have it sort of round the corner, and it's lovely. The birds, beautiful, beautiful birds. So, you know, it's lovely. Really love that one. If you like the series, and again, my little ones and grandchildren are too big now, but this is lovely, you know, dads and their children. My youngest grandson being taught how to ride his bike with his daddy, and I remember those moments well, but they're now too big for this one, so I won't get it. But you know, lovely one. And again, you've got a bird one. This one, I got this because my granddaughter is does her exams this year and then is off to a music college, rather prestigious one, and she is a keyboard artist and singer. So I wanted to take those two, and I've done a card for that one. Let me just get it out. Here we are. And so what I did for this is the background, I just did all of the musical notes and stamped. So I did one layer in one colour and then another layer in another colour, so they overlap to give the background with the musical notes here. And then I just did the keyboard on an angle. Happy birthday, enjoy the rhythm of each day, because her birthday's middle of January. So I thought that was perfect. And I really love that because, as I say, you've got your guitar, you've got your drum kit and everything. So great one for anybody who's a musician and, you know, treble maker, and it's just a fun one. So that's that one. Then we've got Memories and More, which are always quite good. And then these are things that are coming back. And then we're just on to, the nice thing about the catalogue is that you get your, they show you more at the back. So you get lots of inspiration. You know, if you look at this one, this is the one that I was saying that I really like. But what a lovely, refreshing way of doing that with all of the different bright colours in there. So, you know, if you ever get stuck for inspiration, look in the catalogue because it's always there. And that's really it, actually, apart from there's always a host set at the back. You have to, it's quite a big one. You have to do £150, yes, £150, and then you can get this at a discounted price, which is, sorry, it's off the screen, and it's not gonna, it's a frog on a pond. So if you like sort of frogs on ponds and things, it's quite a fun one. So that's the mini catalogue. That is Celebration, which is under a pile somewhere, with all of the ones. Here we go. That's Celebration. It's now live. So if you live in the UK or anywhere in Europe, you can buy from me. I will put a link down below to my shop. Have a browse. If you'd like a copy of the catalogue, just let me know and I will send one off to you. But as always, thank you so much for watching me. Please stay safe and well. Please be kind and look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye-bye.